First of all, we'll start with tonight's game. Obviously, a bit of a bounce back performance. How do you feel it went?
Yeah, much needed. There you go. Yeah, much needed. Last night was. I was really quite angry and disappointed. And yeah, look, I think at the end of the day, you can always lose in MK, but I think the team that we've got this year, that's unacceptable. And the lads knew about it. So tonight it was a bit of pressure, and look, I think it could have been 10-2 tonight. I think we put a lot of pressure on them, especially in the third. And yeah, we needed it. It was a big one. Obviously, a cup game as well, which is massive. And yeah, obviously last weekend again, it didn't go our way as well. So it was a bit of that as well in there. But more than anything, just we needed a good performance. I don't think we've had one for a couple of weeks, being honest. So we needed a good one tonight, and it was nice to see so many people here as well, and up here right now, which is good.
No, certainly so. Going on to what they saw, did obviously for them it was just the 2 power play goals, wasn't it? It was pretty good. The commitment, in particular on the defensive side of things, as you said, could have been more offensively, but the commitment at the back end of the ice was exactly what it needed to be.
Yeah, I think generally the kill has been brilliant. Even last night, that was the one positive coming from last night. I think we killed 7 or 6 penalties against MK and MK, which is not easy. So the kill this year has been brilliant. Dima and Geordie are a massive part of that as well, of course. And yeah, we've worked a lot on it. And one thing I wanted this year was good special teams, and right now we're getting that, which is key. So yeah, I felt like we didn't give them a great deal other than a couple of breakaways, which is our sort of breakdowns and stuff like that. Other than that, we didn't give them a great deal. So generally I'm happy with it. I think I would have liked to score a few more and just make it. I felt like from the work we put in, I think we deserved a few more. But hey, a win is a win, and we needed 2 points.
Yeah, obviously, you say a win's a win. And although they took the third period by no means, it was not foot off the gas, was it? It was trying a lot of things that didn't quite just pay off, but they were really gunning for the full 60.
Yeah, well, for sure. Yeah, we like I said, we needed a bounce back tonight. It was really important that we showed what we are. And yeah, we're still improving. We're still getting there. It's we're still in the first month or so, just past the season, and we're in a spot where we're just trying to get better every week. I think everyone knows now this league is no joke, and I think anyone can beat anyone. And I keep saying that, but MK lost I think tonight, and that just shows. Last night they played great against us, and tonight's difficult. So every night you've got to be on it. And we just have to look after ourselves, take care of what our game is. And tonight we did that, and I felt like we deserved to win, and it was important going into next weekend as well.
Anyone in particular that you want to sort of point out tonight? It's from us up on the gantry. Obviously, Bobby's won our live stream man of the match. Geordie's obviously took the one from the sponsors. I think the D pairing of Stubley and Hayward is doing absolute wonders at the moment. The two of them just gelling so well, and they're both point the game at the moment. It's great.
Yeah, I think it was great to see Bobby play like that tonight. I've been asking him to do that, and he's holding on to the puck. He's being more of a threat, and it was great. He got rewarded with his goals as well, sort of in the dirty areas, which we know he's good at. So yeah, great from him, and sort of I thought everyone played really well. I think Johnny Cornell played really well, and he played really well last night. And he's probably the only one. He's really working hard at all times, and he's just a threat out there, and he's so smart. So on the D side, look, we had a tough night last night, and it's a tough rink in there when it's you behind. It's a big ice pad, and I think we did get a little bit exposed, and it wasn't the D, it was everybody. So tonight again, I just wanted us to get back to our game. The D being aggressive, and they were, and yeah, like you mentioned there, Hayward Stubbs, they've got a good partnership. Them two have played together before, and yeah, I think they're just the two smart lads, and especially Hayward. he's got that sneakiness to him. He can pop in with a goal, and obviously on a penalty kill as well, which was a good time. I felt like we needed that at that point.
Certainly, as you mentioned, Johnny Cott nearly created that by himself, didn't he? Sort of his skating and his ability to use his body and just take a little bit of time off it. Moving on, you've mentioned the cup already, big cup game. Next 4 away games for the Seahawks are all cup games, big ones coming up.
Yeah, it's huge. I think this year I think it's obviously a lot more difficult. Sorry, because with the 10 games, last year it was the 20, and it was a lot longer process. This year it's you lose 1 game, you lose 2, and it's difficult. So yeah, I think for me it's you've got to take care of your own games. You've got to get them 2 points at home no matter what, and then you see what you can take away from them. And obviously, Saturday is a huge one. We all know that, and yeah, we'll be ready to go in there. And we want to be in that cup, of course. Everyone does. But I feel like we can if we keep going and getting the points where we can.
And that's the last thing I want to mention. Of course, double header against Yorkshire rivals, the Leeds Knights next weekend. Away cup game on the Saturday, then back here. The Hull Ice Arena on the Sunday. Can be another 2 great games. We saw what the 2 put out there in pre-season. Seemed to get the better of them, get the edge of them in those 2 pre-season games, but technically, other than for a bit of bragging rights, they mean nothing, and these 2 mean so much in the season and the cup. And both sides have had an up and a down weekend this weekend, so both sides will be really geared up for this one.
Yeah, look, it always is against them. Obviously both teams. There's a little bit of history now with last year, and they're a really good team. Everyone knows that, and we're going to have to be on it. And this week's going to be a big week for us. Just getting ourselves back to normal. We missed Huey last week, and now he's back, so it took a bit of time just to get our regular lines together and get a rhythm. But I feel like tonight was big for that, and like I mentioned before, the confidence going into next week, I think it's key because we know how difficult that'll be for us. So, but every bit of confidence, we've been in there before and done it, and I think we can do it again. We just have to be ready to go. And yeah, I think like I mentioned, this year's slightly different. I think everyone's, it's proving tough. It's no easy nights, and I think everyone's finding that this league really is. It's a difficult night every night away from home. At home it doesn't matter. So, but yeah, you've got to enjoy it. Look forward to next week because they're the big ones, and we all want to beat Leeds.
I say it really is a busy sort of 6 weeks coming up, including our final 8 cup games, and there's no tougher way to kick it off next week. But thanks very much to Matty Davies, everyone.